Hey guys, welcome back to Foundation Fridays. If you guys are new, my name is Amber and I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing and staying safe and healthy. Today's video, we're going to be going over the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. So I'm pretty excited to try this foundation and see what the hype is all about. I hear mixed reviews. I hear mostly a lot of people love it, and then there's some people that just aren't feeling it. So why not try it out? This product retails for $20 US, available at Sephora, clearly Sephora collection. It's not the price of a drugstore foundation, but if you go into Sephora and you want something that's a little bit more affordable and reasonably priced, Sephora collection would be the way to go. Once again, it's another glass bottle, 0.84 fluid ounces, so it's a little bit less than the 1 fluid ounce that you're used to getting. It is a pump applicator, which is nice. Like I said, I got shade 26 Neutral, long-wearing anti-pollution formula that hydrates the skin up to 12 hours and has skincare benefits infused within the foundation. I feel like you don't really see a lot of natural finish foundations. I mean, unless I'm not really looking. Most of the time it is more of like a matte finish, a dewy finish, but it's nice to see a natural finish to a foundation. So if I'm counting correctly, and I will double check myself, there are 50 shades for the foundation, I think. So I'm gonna be using my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. That's what we're gonna go in and use today. I already moisturized and cleansed and moisturized my skin. So we are all prepped. Also, I am going to be starting some new skincare. I think I'll share that in like another video. I'll get into detail with that, so I won't really talk about it right now because it's kind of irrelevant. Anyway, we're going to go in, and like I said, I'm using shade 26 Neutral. So I'm actually just going to be using my sponge today. I am washing brushes and they're still damp, so hopefully the sponge works out for this. But we're going to go in, and I like to start with one full pump and always build that coverage. I wanted to try out the Marc Jacobs foundation, but they didn't have it in store yet, well, at my location, so who knows. So I do think for right now the match is perfect. And I blended down very, very nicely. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit more coverage just to see. What I love is that the sponge presses it into the skin, so it just gives like a blurred effect. It does have pretty decent coverage, but it's not thick and cakey as other foundations like the Huda Beauty one. That primer I definitely think helped. That's why I'm obsessed with this primer as of right now. Wow, I think that's the best foundation my skin has seen in a very long time. Definitely will say this is probably a better reaction than I've had with past foundations immediately. I love that it looks like skin, but it is buildable. But when you build on top of it, it's not super thick or cakey. So if you like a hydrated foundation but you are oily, maybe try this one out. If you're dry, you can also mix in like a hyaluronic acid drops, or maybe mix in something hydrating, whether it's a primer, a moisturizer, to really add that hydration to the skin. I did go in with another pump since I did build coverage on this side, so I would say a good pump to a pump and a half for a true medium coverage all over the skin. But if you definitely want that medium to full coverage, you might have to go in with half to a full extra pump to get that. I'll go in with just a little bit more coverage. Wow, it is so pretty. And I even have like backlights on me. You can just see how glowy the foundation looks with the light hitting my skin. All right, so now that I have that applied all over my skin, so I did notice where I'm congested. Foundation is somewhat holding on to those pore areas. Not visible to someone looking at me from afar, but when I'm up this close with the mirror, I can definitely tell. You guys can see how that looks on the skin. So to contour, I'm gonna be using my Matchstick and Truffle from Fenty Beauty. And then taking my Natalie brush from Hank & Henry, going to blend that out. All right, so next I'm going to be taking my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I'm just going to take that right there. All right, so I already set my face with my translucent powder. I used the Huda Beauty setting powder. I want to go in and start bronzing up. I finally ordered my OG bronzer. I don't know why it took me so long to reorder this. This is the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light Ambient Lighting Bronzer. I guess just an overall pretty bronzer just to have. It's not one of the warmest ones. It's just so beautiful. It has a slight shimmer, but nothing too crazy. I'm just gonna use this ColourPop Vogue Pressed Powder Blush in 2014. All right, you guys, so this is today's completed makeup look. This is my third time doing my outro because my camera wants to shut off on me and overheat. So I'm gonna make this short, simple, and quick and give you guys my first impressions on the new Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. So overall price point wise, it is reasonable for Sephora as far as it being affordable when you walk into Sephora. Packaging is nice and cute. Glass jar. are very sturdy. Be careful, I guess, if you drop it accidentally, it might shatter. So the neutral, surprisingly, sometimes neutral foundations tend to go a little bit more grayish, but I got very lucky with the neutrals and the foundation here. The sponge blended everything out pretty much all at once, and it was a beautiful finish. It's not like I have to constantly go over top of it. I do think if you are oily and you are dry, you can try this foundation, but make sure you really prep your skin. But I have had this makeup on for a good hour now. I had to do a few things on my computer and I'm not shiny. I do believe me setting my face with my translucent powder did help mute out that shininess. What I love most is that it looks like my skin is more evened out. I don't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. There's really not a lot of cons besides, I think, personal things with my skin that I'm noticing that I can take care of. I just have that blurred, soft, filtered focus look on my skin. So yeah, so that's today's Foundation Friday. I hope you guys truly enjoyed today's video. Probably one of my favorite foundations that I've tried thus far out of all the Foundation Friday videos that I've done. I don't know if I said that before, but this one definitely takes the #1 spot in being a favorite foundation. Super beautiful and a very nice natural finish to the skin. So if you guys are new to my channel, my name is Amber. As I mentioned, every Friday I do a new foundation video for you guys, whether new or existing. But yes, so if you guys are new, make sure you guys give this video a nice big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.